Are you ready to vibe? You're listening to Creepy Vibes Only.
Da 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 da.
Oh, hockey night again.
Yeah, I'm very good. Hey guys.
So I guess we're recording.
Yeah, I don't like to tell Stephanie. I like to be like, spry.
Hello.
Say something incriminating.
How is everyone on this lovely night?
Today, I introduced Stephanie to the trend of that like Urban Dictionary your name thing.
Mm-hmm.
Steph's is not factual.
Mine was like the most factual I've ever read in my entire life. I will post these right
Yes.
before. I'll post it after this episode is published. Just so you know, keep it relevant.
I find this trend so cringe.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mine was exactly me. I saw no lies.
Oh my god. Okay.
I
Anyways.
was called an angel, which I am. And yeah.
Okay.
Yours was nice too, so I don't know why you don't like it.
Well, it's just like obviously either written by someone gassing themselves up. And like, you know what? You should gas yourself up. You should be your own best friend.
Yeah.
Like, I follow this woman named Serena Kerrigan on Instagram. I think she's the greatest, and everyone should follow her. But also, like, I wonder if like some of them are just like someone who has a crush on like whatever name it is, like an Emma or a Stephanie or whoever, and is like, look at this nice thing I wrote about you.
But how much, like, I didn't know about this until you showed it to me. And how long has this been going on?
Well, Urban Dictionary is like at least 10 years old.
Yeah.
Not older.
So,
but the trend of like posting these with your name is like a recent thing.
Okay.
On your Instagram story.
Well, I have nothing negative to say about it because it was all factual. I love it. Keep it up. Whoever started that. Yours is very nice too.
Mine is very nice.
Yes.
I just like...
You should work on an angel, but I mean, like, it's not surprising.
I'm not an angel.
No, you're not.
I'm a human.
I'm an
carbon-based life form, as are you.
No, I'm an angel.
How are you guys? Do you also have a Stephanie in your life?
If so, you're so lucky.
Oh my god, please write to me. We'll start a support group.
I need a support group for you.
I will teach you how to ignore her for days on end. Unintentionally, mind you. I just don't have a good attention span.
You're the mean person in this duo.
I wouldn't say I'm mean. I'm not warm and fuzzy, though. Sometimes I am.
Fuzzy.
I can be warm and fuzzy.
Sometimes.
You've literally never made
on the recording.
You literally have never made a post on my birthday, and I think I do one for you every single year. Not even a story. I do a post.
That. I never post for anyone's birthday.
I know. I do it for like you and Jasmine and Christine. Yeah. I did once for Liz. I like Liz a lot too.
Notice. I buy you gifts.
I know. I'm not saying you're not a good friend. I'm just saying I do have my warm and fuzzy moments.
You do have your warm and fuzzy. Just not when we record and you make fun of me. But
yeah, but that's my love language. No, if you ask like any of my close friends, I roast.
Yes.
I roast hard.
Yes.
And that is just how I express it's not convenience, my god. It's my like form of intimacy in my little lizard brain.
Yeah.
Like you should see Jasmine and I think I'm mean to you. Mean to her. She doesn't mean I love her more than you. It just seems we're just mean to each other.
Have more things to say.
Well, she's also
I'm an angel.
She's also a Scorpio.
So what would you critique? There's nothing.
Listen to your Smurf head. It's like Stephanie has blue hair. It actually does suit you. But you are still a Smurf head, yes. Steve.
Do you want to talk about the video we watched today of someone that kept a collection of their children's teeth?
Oh my god!
To enjoy that.
So I love Pete Davidson. Okay, that's not true. I don't know Pete Davidson.
She loves him. She's obsessed.
I find him delightful, and I like to consume media that includes him. But I have no like opinion on it whether or not he's a cool person because you don't know. Like I find it weird when people are like, oh my god, this celebrity is the nicest. Like, I don't know if they're nice or not.
Yeah.
I've never met them. That said, Pete Davidson is my celebrity crush.
Okay.
Because that anemic thing just does it for me, apparently. It resonates with my own anemic self. I'm like, oh good, we're both looking healthy. Sick.
Match made in heaven.
Love that. We both have dark circles under our eyes. What a trip. So I'd be making like anyone who comes anywhere near YouTube and me watch videos of Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Like I had a girls' night with Jasmine and Christine for the first time in like a month. I made them watch Pete Davidson videos on YouTube. They're good sports. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I was making Steph do that too because I got Steph into my home. And like a goblin fish, I was like, look into this light. So I made Steph watch this video on YouTube where Kevin Hart in his like fitness series has Pete Davidson on, and they are Moogers for a moving company.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's funny.
It's really funny.
Yes. And then they basically, Kevin is talking to the mom, and she pulls out this box with her children's baby teeth.
I find that so weird. And like, honestly, guys, like, maybe like message us your opinion on this, because like,
we could do a poll.
Yeah.
We'll do a poll.
I think it's fucking weird.
Is it
and
weird?
creepy.
Is it
it's
not
the
weird?
only thing Still has ever done that I'm not 100% behind.
Yes, we've also discovered that I apparently have a box of my baby teeth and a box of memories somewhere in my
Maybe
house.
we could clone you from it.
Oh, that would be fun. More
Do
angels.
Do teeth contain DNA? They must.
Why are you asking me?
Samantha, Ashley, one of you can tell us.
Do you want me to Google it? I'll Google it.
Yeah, do teeth contain DNA?
Can
Can you believe this? We're like, we haven't really done a whole lot of true crime.
No, we haven't.
That's not really our steez.
Teeth and bones are frequently the only source of DNA available for identification of degraded or fragmented human remains.
How morbid. So we could clone stuff. Very fun.
Cool.
Like, my mom has like a lock of my hair in a baby book, and I don't find that as creepy because it's like tied with a little bow.
Are you sure she doesn't have your baby teeth?
No, and I'm worried she does, and I don't want to ask.
You need to ask her.
I'm gonna text her.
Text her right now.
I guarantee you she has her phone because I guarantee you she's playing Words with Friends.
Oh, fun.
Love it.
And we will interrupt the recording to get you this answer. While you're texting your mom, do you want me to read you a scary, creepy fact?
Yeah.
From our Scary Mommy blog?
Oh my god, Honey, can you please message this blog keeper and ask her if that she kept her baby teeth? I assume she's a parent.
I don't want to get the police sent to me, so no.
Oh my god, she did keep my teeth. No, she doesn't even know where they are. That's even worse.
Oh, that's gross. Mine are in a nice little box, properly preserved.
Oh my god, I think literally I text her being like, "Did you keep my baby teeth?" Yep, somewhere, and then all caps for me. No, why?
So there you have it. You have your
Oh
own
my
little
God.
baby teeth.
My mom is a saint. This is terrifying to me. Maybe it's just lost on us, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's less.
You know, I think it was like something because when Milo was losing his baby teeth, my mom would keep them and give them to me if I wanted them for like memories.
Oh. Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but I think it's important that you know that my mom suspects they were stolen when our house was burglarized. Okay. To fully at the fuck who broke into my mom and dad's house. His name is Javane Fulner. You can Google him. He's an actual felon in Canada. I guess whatever a felon is in Canada.
Yeah.
Use that term. Javane Fuller, you can go fuck yourself. I'm glad you're in prison.
Hello.
But it brings me sincere and utter delight to know that this piece of fuck like was going through the shit he stole from my family. It was like teeth. That's amazing. I hope it scared him, and I hope it disturbed him, and I hope it stays with him because he sucks. Javane Fulner, you can go fuck yourself. Anyways, that's all I have. Yeah, mom told you to keep your dog's teeth. Great, fun.
Yes. I didn't. I threw them out.
Yeah, I did too with Lewis's. I was like, yes.
I don't know what you want me to do with these. But okay. So, to keep on with the creepiness that we've started with, we have been on brand so far. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
My fact for you is 20% of children report hearing voices. It could be imaginary friends or a ghost. But 20% is a lot.
Is a lot. I think that, like, you buy into stuff more as a kid.
You're more sensitive. You don't have biases.
I guess so.
You don't, like, you see ghosts and you're like, oh, cool, an invisible person.
Isn't Kids See Ghosts the Kid Cudi and Kanye collab?
What?
I would ask you that. I'm pretty confident it is. Sorry.
Oh, like, I don't
I was like,
understand a single word you said there.
Kid Cudi, you know who that is? He's a really good rapper. He's a really good rapper. Kanye West.
I'm aware of him.
You aware of Ye?
Yes.
Kid Cudi, Kanye West.
Okay.
Collaboration.
Oh, okay.
Kids See Ghost.
Fun.
Really cool, really cool winner.
Okay.
Anyways.
So, yeah.
Fun.
20%.
Love that. 1 in 5 children is a freak.
Yes. So,
That's haunting.
Mm-hmm.
Get it?
I'm very proud of you.
Steph is like up to here with my bullshit. She's like, can you just trying to create a professional piece of audio?
Oh, so hard.
Honestly, I don't make it easy.
Just proving the fact that I'm an angel, just more and more.
He's Smurfette. Who's starting this week?
Smurfette is blonde.
I said Smurfhead.
Okay.
You're not Smurfette.
I'm start this week.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
What's this week's amuse bouche?
So this week, we are going to a location that is listed in the CBC has listed it as one of the top 5 Canada's most haunted places. And is number 7 on the top 10 haunted places in Victoria. This was a list on tourismvictoria.com.
Is it a Fairmont hotel?
We are going to Craigdarroch Castle. Do you want me to Google it for someone to see?
No. How do you spell it?
Craig, Craig.
Yeah.
Barroch. Craigdarroch.
Craigdarroch?
Craigdarroch.
Craigdarroch?
I've listened to multiple YouTube videos, but it's been a while and I forgot.
It looks super cool.
It is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
So just looking at Victoria, BC. Are you looking for someone to say it?
No, it's probably Craigdarroch.
Okay.
I'm guessing. I'm not that invested in it.
Okay. That's rude.
I believe in you.
Fine.
Okay, wow. I meant the pronunciation, not in your story. Your story is wonderful.
So it is a Scottish baronial
Yeah.
mansion. And is the
Designated. It's more of a
designated
manor than a castle.
A?
It's not a castle.
It's a castle.
It's like a manor.
It's a castle.
Okay. You can book it for weddings. Did you know Stephanie has a business called Simple and Stunning Events, which she does with her friend Shannon? No event is too big or too small.
So if you want to book us for there, we'll go. It's fine.
There's going to be a travel fee.
We may also host a podcast there.
Fun.
Yeah.
I'll come.
Sure.
You can Skype
You
me.
kind of have to.
I guess so, yeah.
You're the co-host, so
Oh, yeah.
kind of have to be there.
Yeah. Like,
If we're going on tour.
Anyways.
So it is a National Historic Site.
It's beautiful.
It is gorgeous. So more about the castle before we start with the story.
Mm-hmm.
So it was built between 1887 and 1890 and is built on the hill overlooking the city of Victoria. Robert Dunsmuir, a Scottish-Canadian coal magnate.
Yeah.
Him. He built the castle to prove that he was the wealthiest man in the area, and that's why it is overlooking the city, and also to provide a lavish home for his wife, Joan, and their children.
Sometimes I just wish someone would provide me with a lavish home.
Yes, that'd be very nice.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Just to prove a point.
Just be like, look,
I am the
That's-
richest.
I have
Look
the
at my
most
house.
money. Capitalism sustains me.
So it has 4 floors, 39 rooms. It covers 25,000 square feet.
There are mansions in Bel Air that are bigger than that.
We don't care.
I don't even know if that's true or not. I just said it.
It's got 18 fireplaces.
Wow.
The exterior walls are made of the finest granite,
Yep, granite.
marble, and sandstone.
Wow.
And the interior walls are made of oak, mahogany, and cedar.
Oh, wow.
And it originally was rested on 20 acres of formal gardens.
Wow.
So fancy is fancy.
Check that out, Canadian Versailles.
Yeah, it's very. You guys will see the pictures are gorgeous.
I say Versailles in French.
Versailles.
Oh, yes. Wow, very different. Versailles.
Versailles. Oh, fucking English.
I can't stay on topic.
So history time.
I love it.
Well, history story time. So Robert Dunsmuir was married to Joan Dunsmuir.
Robin Joan. Love
Rob
it.
and Joan. They had 11 children, 10 of which grew into adulthood.
11 children.
I love it.
They were busy.
Busy.
Also, like, kind of dangerous back then.
So one died in infancy.
And Joan survived, pushing 11
Yeah.
kids without modern medicine.
Yeah.
Queen. What a
Yes.
queen. Okay, not a queen. We don't like Joan. JK, maybe.
Well, I mean, they're okay.
Are they?
Robert.
Uh-oh.
Robert is very wealthy, and the way that he went about his wealth was shady.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, is like the main way wealthy people get.
Yeah, well,
wealth.
healer
So,
usually
you know.
kind of
Yeah.
fucked. Yeah.
See, he was the nicest. Of the 10 children that grew into adulthood, 2 were boys and 8 were girls.
Mm-hmm.
So a fun house.
Uh-oh.
So when they started planning out the castle, how to build the castle, everything looked good. The thing is, their wealth could not save them from the tragedy that was soon to come and struck the castle.
Guessing things take a sharp left turn.
4 months after the construction began, the architect Warren Haywood Williams suddenly died of an enlargement of the heart.
Oh, that's too bad.
17 months before the completion of the castle, Robert, who was in good health, slipped into a mysterious coma and died.
Rob, rip.
Yes.
Yikes.
A month after Robert's death, his second daughter Agnes and her husband both died of typhoid fever.
Oh, yikes.
And that was pretty much it for the mysterious death. Construction was over.
Well,
and
disease is very mysterious.
Well, like the bing bing.
Yeah. The succession.
So once the castle was done, Joan took up residence with her orphan grandchildren and the unmarried daughters.
Okay.
And they lived a opulent lifestyle up until Joan passed away in 1908. But the tragedy and drama kept plaguing the family throughout. Plaguing.
You got it.
Thank you. So before Robert passed away, he had promised that he would leave the castle and the business assets to his son, since they had worked for the business their entire life.
And they had penises.
Yes. Well, he said that it was going to go to them. It did not.
Oh.
He left it to his wife.
Oh, sharp left turn, Robert. Interesting.
And his 2 sons, Alex and James, were pissed.
Yeah.
Because they basically worked there, and they just assumed since they worked for the company, it should go to them. So obviously they decided to fight the decision. They fought with their mom for 7 years.
Can you imagine fighting with your mom over money? It's crazy to me.
Well, it's crazy to us, but like, it happens all the time.
Okay.
I mean, it happens all the time.
I know. I just find that wild.
I know. So it took them 7 years, and then the mom finally decided to give them the title to the company. So like, Dunsmuir had like multiple, like, aside from the coal mining, he had like other companies, all that. So she finally gave them title to the San Francisco company, which I guess was one of the branches.
Yeah.
She
was like, go south. Goodbye, children.
However, the battle kept going on for another 3 years because they also wanted a second company, and she gave it to them 3 years later, the Wellington Collier. Now, when one of the sons, Alex, passed away, once everyone got their companies, all that, things kind of settled, but then Alex passed away, and then the family was divided again as everyone started fighting over control of his will and assets.
Yeah.
This led to Joan and her last remaining son to no longer speak until she passed away.
Holy shit.
She hasn't seen him, and a lot of people rumor that he would there's gossip that he wouldn't show up to her funeral, but he actually did show up to the funeral. But
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's sad.
so the children kept living in the house in the castle. However, they weren't able to afford the upkeep.
Yeah, no
of
shit.
it.
That place is fucking huge.
So after years of them not being able to afford it, it slipped into complete disrepair, and eventually the military during World War One took it over, and it became a veteran hospital.
Oh, that's cool.
Once that was done, it became a college. There's not much information about that. And then finally in 1979, the Craigdarroch, whatever.
Craigdarroch, yeah.
Yeah, how we said that. Castle Society acquired the castle to restore it to its original conditions and preserve its historic building. And now today the castle is a museum that everyone can see.
Which is like a great use for it. And like I
Yeah.
guess they're using it as like a venue and stuff. Like that's
Fucking
perfect.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it's stunning.
So
Opulence.
the claims,
Yeah.
there's multiple. So one of the common sensation when people go into the castle, they will automatically feel like they're not supposed to be there.
Oh.
Unwelcome. They feel uneasy, just kind of icky. Which, like, looking at the pictures and how like gorgeous it is, like it just doesn't fit.
Yeah, because it seems very like warm.
Yeah, and that was like the whole purpose of the side taking over. Like their purpose was to restore it to its original condition and how it used to be, but also make it like an open space for everyone to come and visit.
Yeah.
So other things, objects have been witnessed to levitate.
Oh.
Fun. Or they will find they'll be found in a different spot than they were the last time.
Moving. Fun.
Yeah, so they play a little hide and go seek.
Love that.
People have been pushed from behind often.
Don't do a hit.
Yeah. And when they turn around, there's no one there.
Yeah, we don't like that. No touching.
Joan is often seen in the second floor suite of rooms, which is believed to be where she spent most of her time before she passed away.
Right.
So she'll be like an apparition just straight up there, seen by visitors. And often she rearranges the furniture and the objects in the room to her liking.
Joan's like, I see you dumped the place.
It's horrible.
It's garbage. I hate you.
Yes.
Yeah. Joan's like, no.
So let's go from bad to worse. A young girl can be seen in the basement staring at the floor. When you approach her, she just disappears.
Why?
No one knows who this little girl is.
She's like, I just want to look at ground.
Yeah, and she's just in the basement in her own little spooky place, being spooky.
That's gross. I hate that.
Yes. You can often hear the grand piano being played. Either when the museum is locked up and you're outside, you can hear it from the outside, or when you're alone in there, like the staff will often hear it play.
Oh my god.
So people believe that it actually is Robert who is playing his cherished Steinway piano, and they think that he finally is back into the home that he so wanted to live in and cherish.
That's kind of nice.
Never got to live there, so that's why they think he's there.
That's kind of nice. He's like finally getting to have his time.
Yeah. Visitors also have run into various different apparitions.
Oh?
Yeah. One of them is a maid dressed in a Victorian style uniform, and she's just kind of like walking around the castle.
Oh, little host ghost.
Yes. There's also a lady in white that is spotted in the ballroom on her own, dancing the night away.
I mean, same.
And two soldiers they've been spotted in one of the bedrooms where the infirmary used to be.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Visitors have also heard whispers and crying. Specifically, people said that they heard like a child whispering and crying through the hallways.
Jesus Christ.
Very gross.
I hate that.
One of the most frequent supernatural thing is cold spots will often be felt in the castle, especially like on a hot day. Like when it doesn't make sense, you'll just like sit there, you're fine, and then boom, it's just freezing cold. And then the intense smell of candle wax burning can be smelled.
I guess because they must have used those back in the day.
Yeah, and they'll like go around and no candles are lit.
Yeah.
There's also a thing with stairs.
I don't like that stuff. I don't like the look you just gave me.
So one of the thing is there's a lady that's constantly being seen going up and down the stairs, but she won't be seen anywhere else.
She's just getting those steps in
there. But also people have seen just a set of legs
What?
go up and down the stairs.
No, that's so gross.
So,
Where's your torso?
and it's just just the bottom. No
Just like some
thighs.
shins.
Yeah.
Some little shins, just like step.
No foot.
I don't like that.
Just this. In some instances.
Okay.
So during the restoration project, actually, a worker was in a room when he looked up to see a lady walk down the stairs. She had nice little satin shoes on. And then she was walking down the stairs, and he could see her gown following. And when she kept walking, where more bodies should have appeared, she just vanished.
Little legs.
And she just gave him a little show.
Just a little leggy.
And then she's like, peace.
See ya.
Another time, this visitor was on a tour, and he saw a man who assumed was a guide go up a set of stairs. So he follows the guide up the set of stairs and shows up to the stairs led to a door.
Yeah.
That was barricaded shut, and the man was just not there. And there's nowhere.
I would throw up and leave.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm good.
Because it was walls, a door, and
Just nothing.
just nothing.
I hate that.
What else? And then my last is this my last claim?
Oh,
Yes.
tell me.
This is my last claim. I found this claim and I just copy pasted it.
Okay.
From TripAdvisor.
TripAdvisor.
Yes.
Fun.
It was a review of the castle. They gave it 5 stars.
Oh.
The review is from Love to Cruise, California, and they made it's a she from the review, made it September 12th, 2011.
Okay.
So, let's begin. Craigdarroch Castle is not only beautiful, but it also has an added attraction my family and I did not count on. My family of 6 toured the castle on August 26th of this year. All of us were scattered here and there on the second floor exploring the different rooms. I met up with my son-in-law in front of the room titled Jesse's Room. Upon entering Jesse's room, we noticed my husband was on the other side of the room, looking a bit shaken. I have to explain a bit more about this room. My husband was standing in front of a partial wall from the floor to the ceiling. It was hiding a staircase that led to the 3rd floor above us. The lower part of the stairs were exposed to the room. When my son-in-law and I entered Jesse's room, this is where we found my husband standing with his back to the partial wall looking strange. It was then my son-in-law and I saw a pair of black dress pants from knees down to the ankles walking up the stairs behind the wall. I asked my husband, who was that? My husband answered, who was what? I replied, the man who just walked up the stairs. My husband answered, there was no man. I was the only one in here. My son-in-law said, what are you kidding us? We just saw a man going up those stairs. My husband insisted that no one was in the room, just him, although he did say he kept feeling something was in the room with him and kept seeing shadows on the wall moving. But he didn't see anything or anyone in person. My husband thought it might have been an employee who worked at the castle moving around the top of the stairs behind the partial wall. My son-in-law and I did not believe him. We saw the pair of legs in a solid form. It wasn't misty, ghostly, foggy, or whatever. It was in solid form. It was then we all three decided to investigate what we saw. We went up to the 3rd floor to find the door leading to Jesse's room on the 2nd floor, and yes, there was a door leading to the room. Door was solid wood. Bottom half of the upper part had window panes. I'll skip this part. I was busy. It was then my son-in-law pointed out that the door did not have a doorknob, and there was an open hole where the knob should have been. He also noticed that the door was bolted shut.
That's fucking weird.
And then there's a paragraph where they talk about it, and then this is the ending. She says, something was bothering me. I don't know what. Then it hit me. The legs had no feet or shoes. I saw it climb 2 stairs, go behind the wall, but had no feet or shoes.
Oh my god. That is so creepy.
Yeah. So.
Jesus.
So those are the claims. The castle, as we mentioned, is a museum. It's also, actually, question: have you seen the movie The Boy?
The Boy. What's it about?
A horror movie.
Like The Omen?
No, it's just The Boy.
No.
Okay, so it was filmed there.
Okay. I mean, it's a beautiful venue. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So The Boy, and then the sequel, and it's from one of the documentary I watched. Forced us to watch the trailer, which was not cool. It's basically this girl gets hired as a nanny to watch over their son, and then the son is actually like a puppet.
Oh.
And then she
Oh no, I have seen that movie, and it's like a haunted puppet.
yeah, like he's alive or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was filmed there.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. And there's been other like series and stuff that are like occasionally filmed there.
Yeah.
I just didn't pull a list, but
That's so cool.
that's the Craigdarroch Castle.
Very cool. I'd love to go check it out. It's stunning.
Yes, it is.
Canada. So many stunning venues.
I know.
Yours to explore.
Stunning and haunted.
Stunning and haunted. Beautiful. Dangerous.
Canada.
Canada. Oh, Canada. Terror is everywhere. Like that?
Yes,
That
I
was
did.
good. I'm very clever.
Good job.
Thank you.
Let me get comfy cozy for your story.
Comfy cozy.
Yes.
I'm also comfy cozy for my story. I've just been lounging.
A sip.
A little sippy sip. Oh god, did you hear that? That's the bezel on the front of my laptop is like detaching.
Surprised it like held up.
Well, so context, dear listeners, my dog fully stepped on my laptop. Had it been my previous MacBook, I assume it would just be confetti. But since this is like built, it's called a tough gaming laptop.
It is pretty tough.
It is pretty tough. It's built like a brick. So shout out to my laptop. Okay. So shockingly, I'm doing another list.
Fun.
So Condé Nast, which is a bit of an evil company, but does some really cool traveling information stuff, has a list of the most haunted places in the world. So
Ooh.
I thought we could skim the list.
Very
And when a
fun.
place stands out to me, I'm going to tell you about it.
And listen to you. I just got another wedding request.
Oh, so this is a business woman. Business never stops, neither does she. This is the kind of dedication you too can expect with simple and stunning events.
That's all this podcast is now.
Yeah.
It's a front advertising front for our business adventures.
Truly.
I'm ready. I'm comfy cozy.
Also, you can rent me to be a bridesmaid. I learned
Yes, that's the
Stephanie,
business people
you can rent bridesmaids
and groomsmen.
and groomsmen.
So if you guys have
Seemingly
time,
anyone. You can rent whatever you want.
yeah, if you have time and want to go party at weddings, you gotta be a good actor. You gotta keep your character, but you can be rented out and be a groomsman, bridesmaid.
Yeah, if someone wants to pay me to be a bridesmaid for a day, I'll totally do it.
And they book you according to like which event they want you to go to. They'll give you a backstory.
Oh my
You
god, that's so
go
fun.
to the ceremony, you chill at the reception, get fed, and then you dance the night away, and then you like mosey on off before people ask too many questions.
I want my name to be Stella. My name's Stella, and they met me at band camp.
So yeah, it's a big business. 2022 is gonna be a big wedding year, so you know,
Yeah, that's true.
get
Everyone's like relaxed. How do you get hitched? Jesus.
so if you guys want a little side hustle, there it is.
Like
We
subscribe for
change-
more business content.
Exactly, we're a business podcast now.
Yeah, we're definitely qualified for that.
Absolutely.
Okay, this one looks cool.
Okay,
Eastern State Planetarium.
it's okay. I can't talk to you. It's fine.
Eastern State Penitentiary, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I've heard of it. Why did I hear of it?
Because it's haunted as fuck.
Okay, that's probably why.
This is a penitentiary, and it's a penitentiary that penitentiary. It is described by Condé Nast as taking solitary confinement to new levels. I'm gonna say Condé Nast about 1,000 times because I
Okay.
don't want them to sue us
Okay,
because they are arguably one of the biggest media mavens in the world.
yeah, it's fine. I own a business, but I'm still not rich from it, so I don't take
I
my
have,
money
no, I, have
away.
no, I have no value. This laptop, probably worth $100 at this point, is the only thing I own. That's it. I think I still owe money on my car. Like, I have negative net worth. So, this penitentiary, Condé Nast says
I keep thinking you're going to say Kanye West.
Kanye West. Kanye West is a really big fan of ghosts. He, in fact, did an album. It's called Kids See Ghosts. Anyways,
Kid Cudi. We've learned
yeah,
that
it's Kid
today.
Cudi. Okay, it was built in 1829,
Okay.
and when you were when you were a prisoner here, you would like be
You're talking
alone.
to me. It's like, what?
Yeah, when Steph was a prisoner in 1829, you're alone like 24/7. So you exercise, live, eat, sleep, shit. You should shit alone.
Really?
Yeah. So you're alone all the time. And whenever like you're like leaving your cell,
Mhm.
they'd cover your head with a hood
What?
so you couldn't see or be seen. Like it was like you are in full solitary.
Holy
all the
shit,
time.
that's intense.
So I guess in 1913 there was an overcrowding issue, and so it deviated from being a solitary confinement facility, and they were like it clarifies, and I'm laughing as a coping mechanism. Forms of punishment did not get any less severe, and it gives the examples of chaining tongue to wrists as an example. It fortunately, I don't want to know. It did close for good in 1970, and it's now a historical site, serving as a museum and has Halloween celebrations.
Would your tongue not slip out of the shackle?
One would think, hey Lewis, what's up?
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the kiss, Lulu. Lulu,
Lewis,
get out of the
you leave
bag.
those French fries alone. Lewis just ran downstairs and is wagging his tail so intensely. He's
Come
just
cuddle.
the happiest. Oh, he just smacked the microphone. Get some ASMR, guys. And he's trying to kiss Steph. Oh, he's kissing Steph. He was like, hey, I've heard you're talking about something kind of traumatic. I'm here to like make out.
It's good thing I could breath.
Yeah, I think his groomer brushed his TVs.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
I do too.
Oh.
He just
Oh.
doesn't like it as much when I do it.
Okay. Do you want to cuddle? Come on, you. Come here.
Apparently not. Okay. Lewis, thank you. And apparently it's a very paranormal site, and there's things like disembodied laughter, shadowy figures, and pacing footsteps.
Gross.
It's delightful. That sounds Lewis licking my toes really intensely. Okay, so the next one is Vengar Fort in India. So it is a location that is 100 miles southwest of Delhi, and it's described as lush ruins by Condé Nast. It's an oasis, and it is largely inhabited due to a curse cast by a disgruntled sorcerer after he was turned down by a princess.
Okay.
Apparently, it also has great pre-dusk yoga. What a left turn.
A what yoga?
Like at before dusk.
Okay. I said pre-desk, and I was like, what?
Pre-death.
What?
Yoga.
Pre-death?
You're gonna die. Go do some yoga. Okay. Next is St. Augustine Lighthouse in Florida.
Ooh, I've the Ghost Hunters. They've been there like a few times.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
We love Ryan Vergara and Shane Bidet.
No, not them.
Oh, this is Zach Baggins.
No, that's Ghost Adventures.
Okay.
Like Ghost Hunters, the Jason Haas and Grant something.
I feel like I've watched that.
Story number uno. I talked about their investigation at
You're right, at Fort Henry.
yes. So they went there a few times actually.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so it wasn't the most. They have insane shit happens there. Sam Baggins also went there too, because of course.
If you want disrespect for the dead, you just call up good old Zachary. So the St. Augustine Lighthouse is visited by about 250,000 people annually,
Yes.
and it is just as well known for its ghosts. Okay, yeah. So St. Augustine.
Yes.
Apparently, there was a lighthouse keeper there who fell to his death while painting the tower.
Sad.
Super sad. So his ghost has been seen like wandering and about the halls as like a remnant. And apparently 3 young girls died there horribly, and they drowned when they were playing on a cart, and it broke and then fell into the ocean.
Oh, I remember that story.
Yeah. So I guess like people hear them playing at the lighthouse.
It's really sad.
Super sad. What else looks cool? Oh, Edinburgh Castle. So I love Scotland.
Do you?
Yeah.
I would never have guessed.
So Edinburgh Castle is a haunted as fuck place. It's like parts of it are about 1,000 years old, almost like 900, so almost a century, almost a millennia old.
We do math here.
Listen, this is an educational math podcast.
Trust us with your business.
Yeah. So it has some
like reports of like ghosts in the dungeons that are quite ancient.
Oh.
Sometimes people see colonial prisoners from the American Revolutionary War, the French from the 7 Years' War, and there's also a dog cemetery there, so there's a doggy ghost.
Oh. My question is,
You don't have to raise your hand when there's two of us.
is that how do they know that the ghosts are French?
Parce qu'ils parlent français.
Oh.
Probably by their uniforms. Because, like, when you fight in a war, you have a uniform.
Yeah.
That way you don't shoot your friends. Thank you, Lewis. Lewis is now kissing my hand. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for answering my question.
Oh, thank you so much. Ooh. Wow, I am never going to be able to pronounce this because I don't speak Icelandic. Hofti? I don't know what the little backward 6 makes.
That's a... No, that's not...
Hofti?
That's a sound,
Hoffi?
I think.
But there's an F. Hofi? I don't know. I'm sorry, Iceland. I don't understand Icelandic. But there's
You
this really...
could send us a voice recording of
Yeah,
you
I will
saying it.
put it in. I will edit and put that in.
Yeah.
Hofi House, I'm guessing.
Sounds good to me.
There's an umlaut on the O. So that's an O. If
Yeah.
it's the same as German. Hofti?
Listen,
I'm not okay.
I don't know.
So it is famous for hosting a meeting between Reagan and Gorbachev during the Cold War.
Okay.
During the end of the Cold War, I guess. And lots of other famous people have gone there. I didn't realize Iceland was such a hub.
It's fucking gorgeous over there.
It is, but wow. I just from a political standpoint, I didn't realize it was.
Hmm.
Okay, so people like Queen Liz, Churchill, Marlene Dietrich, and lots of British ambassadors have been there. And apparently, many people who go there see a white lady. And unfortunately, she died of suicide.
No.
And as we know, white ladies are often, or white women, or whatever you refer to them as,
Yes.
are often caused by like intense sorrow or anger or
Emotional distress.
yeah, exactly.
It all checks out.
Yeah. And the first person to see them was a British ambassador, and he was so freaked out he made the British Foreign Office sell the house immediately. Man. Okay. Oh, this one's cool. I've always wanted to go here.
Okay.
The Forbidden City in Beijing.
Oh, yes.
Obviously in China. And they are Condé Nast. Trademark. It is correct in saying that no trip to Beijing would be complete without a visit to the Forbidden City.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
Yeah.
incredible and so famous. And as we know, it's China's former imperial palace, and it's now a museum and historical landmark. Apparently, I didn't realize it was like so haunted, but I guess it's like got quite like the standing amongst people who are into spiritual stuff. So it was a palace for 600 years, and it had what is described as its fair share of murders. So concubines poisoned each other. People were executed on like the emperor's whims. So lots of crazy, wild stuff went down. And since the public was given access to the palace in the 1940s, there's been all sorts of like reports of phenomena there. And the most common story is also of a woman in white.
Fucking woman taking over the world,
I know.
even in death.
You know, she's walking around crying.
Good for them.
Yeah, you tell him, sister. You weep on. Weep on, sister. Okay. So, Nevis, which is near St. Kitts, has a place called the Eden Brown Estate. And unfortunately, it is a very morbid place. It was a plantation, and it is now in ruins, as it deserves to be as a plantation. It was owned.
Can I just say, I hate when people go do like tours of plantations or like
weddings.
Yeah, like no,
that's so A, tasteless, and B, just cruel.
Yes. Fucking
yeah, like there's no excuse for you to be celebrating at a place that was a killing ground.
No.
Or just a slave ground. Like, not just, but like
disgusting.
Yeah, fucking awful. So the Eden Brown Estate was owned by a wealthy businessman who was going to give the property to his daughter as a wedding present. You can't see the look of like distaste Steph and I are sharing right now. However, there was what's described as a mysterious duel between the groom and the best man, and both died the day before the wedding. I'm guessing a little disagreement over the bride, maybe?
Mhm.
Sounds a little sus.
Well, they're like, it's mysterious, is it?
Is it? If it quacks like an affair and walks like an affair. So the daughter never got married for her whole life. She lived alone.
Oh, that's sad.
But you know, if your daddy owns a plantation and you're part of that,
Yeah,
maybe you
actually,
deserve to die
I
alone.
take it back.
So apparently now her ghost haunts the estate, and I'm not sad for her.
No.
Sucker.
0 sadness here.
Yeah. Ooh.
What's our next spooky place?
So let's do Teatro Taipa in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Oh, fun.
So Puerto Rico, I've always wanted to go. It's supposed to be beautiful.
Yes.
It has a rich history and lots of spooky sites.
Mm-hmm.
And Teatro Taipa is one of the most spooky sites, apparently. It's a theater, and it has lots of like plays and concerts. It's, I guess, quite well used. But according to urban legend, there was an actress who fell to her death while performing at the theater, and she is now haunting. It's always women in these ones. I'm not even kidding. I've just been like randomly scrolling and landing on like a cool looking picture, and it's like consistently just like ladies die and they haunt.
They're just like, fuck it. I have more, I had more purpose to my life. It got cut short, so I'm gonna just keep on going.
Yeah. Other visitors report seeing like random people going through doors. They hear a choir of voices. Doors just like open and close on their own. And apparently it's really fucking haunted.
Fun.
Super fun. Let's next do the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is like incredible. So this is not the Taj Mahal. It's Taj Mahal Palace or Palace, which is a best hotel. Oh, so it's a hotel named after the Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. So it's in Mumbai, India. It's described as having some macabre claims to fame, which give it an aura of mystery.
Oh.
I wish Condé Nast would write descriptions for us, because that's just very alluring.
Yes.
So according to legend, the architect who designed the building jumped to his death from the 5th floor after discovering the hotel was facing the wrong direction.
Oh,
that's so sad. I was expected to be like, his wife was dead, or his like something like.
Is it really his fault?
That's just, you know what? You don't live to work; you work to live.
Yes.
Sir,
it's like he was the architect. Like, if the builders didn't follow his plans, it's not his fault.
No, sir, that's not a reason to jump off. There's no reason to die by suicide.
No.
But like,
that's sad,
sir. So now he haunts the place.
I mean, I would too. Be like, you
Sir.
fucked up my work. I am fucking your life up.
Okay. Jeez. Another hotel. Okay. So, First World Hotel in Pahang, Malaysia. Pahang or Pahang? I don't know.
I don't know why you're asking me.
Pahang, Malaysia. So, it's a massive hotel. It has 7,351 rooms.
Wow.
There's an indoor theme park.
Okay.
And a rainforest inside as well. That looks really fucking cool. I want to go to this place. This looks awesome. And there's also paranormal activity.
Oh, ghosties.
Something for us. Okay. So apparently there's ghosts of gamblers who died by suicide after losing everything in the casinos.
Okay.
Love that. Not so great.
Yeah.
And apparently this like one guy on TripAdvisor wrote that you can experience unseen forces pressing into your body while you're sleeping.
Gross.
Like a little snuggle.
Fucking
a little
gross.
spooky snuggle. And let's do one last one.
I just want to say, if a ghost will snuggle up to me, like, just do my hair. And all will be forgiven. As long as you do my hair nicely.
So, it's important that you know that this is on Airbnb. And it's in Penetanguishene, Ontario.
Gross.
The Carlbeck House.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Because it's in Ontario. Penetanguishene's not that far. So, Carlbeck and his family lived together in the house. And after his wife passed away, his eldest daughter had to raise the children because that's a job for women and not men. So Carl's a dick because he's like, Mary, you're my eldest daughter. Now that your mother's dead, you're going to raise your siblings. Also, fuck you. You get $1 in the will.
$1?
$1.
Bull fucking shit.
I know, what a piece of crap. So, Mary allegedly now haunts the house. It appears in the upstairs windows. And I love it because Condé Nast is even writes in brackets. You'd probably haunt the house too if your dad gave you a $1 inheritance.
Yeah.
Hashtag Team Mary. Yeah.
Fucking not okay.
So yeah, you can rent the Carlbeck house on Airbnb starting at $95 a night. So I guess a bit more because this is American. So I assume not $95 Canadian, but still, that's like what, $150?
Yeah.
So cool. And those are some little snippies from haunted places around the world in case now that you can get your vaccines fully and get your booster, you can travel again.
Very fun.
Very fun, guys.
Go travel and get your spooks on.
Get your spook on.
Yeah.
Get your spook on. Get your spook on.
We're full of songs today.
So exciting and fun and exciting.
A musical
and fun.
episode.
This is the fun, flirtatious, young energy that comes to Creepy Vibes Only. Do you find it hard to rein in energy during your weddings?
Every time you start out, I'm like, what is going on?
Listen, this is actually just
You're
one big
hired,
ad.
Emma.
This is one big ad for Simply Stunning events. Simple and Stunning.
Simple and Stunning. Yeah, get the name right.
Okay, you've had it for like a day. Sorry, I'm learning. Maybe it should be Simply Stunning.
Listen, there's so many Simply Stunning.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing a shit. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe for more content.
Leave us a
Vote
review
us.
on iTunes. Send us your creepy stories on Gmail at CBO Podcast.
Tell two friends to listen to
gmail.com.
us. If everyone tells two friends to listen to us,
Yeah,
we can evolve by mitosis.
that's your homework.
Just tell two friends to listen to us.
Let us grow.
Yeah.
Because, we want this to happen and we want your encouragement. And
And
we also want to hear what you guys like and not like and interact with us.
I also just think that Steph needs this positive feedback
Yes.
because she's a Cancer.
Yes.
I mean that astrologically, she's not
And
a malignant presence in my life.
I'm an angel. I am that
my
presence
God,
in your
we're
life.
not going down this road again. You'll walk a lonely road, the only road that you've ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only you and you walk alone.
No.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Creepy Vibes Only. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Creepy Vibes Only Podcast. And you can send us an email at cvopodcast@gmail.com. Remember to subscribe wherever you listen, download our episodes, and please leave us a review, ideally a really nice one. Thanks for vibing and keeping it creepy with us. We will see you next week. Bye!